Oh, great. Did my phone go dead? Must have. Dang it. What's going on here? Yep. Oh, great. Hey guys, how's it going? Hey Fall Creek, how's it going? Um, yeah, my. Let's see. I was downstairs sorting through some cards. Hey, Be More Ben, thanks for hopping on my bus. Appreciate it. So I was downstairs after dinner, and I still had some boxes sitting on the couch downstairs, and I grabbed some of the, the little boxes that had the already opened up packs inside, and I was sorting through them, and I made the mistake of laying down on the couch, and I fell asleep. Um, I came upstairs, and John's stream was getting ready to go, and I saw there was a timer on it and said, there's still 17 minutes. So I'm like, all right. I saw some people in there, and I was like one of the top, I don't know, 3 or 4 people in the stream at the time. So I walked away and I went back downstairs and I started doing some other things. And I come back and I'm like, okay, there's 17 minutes left. But I started watching the chat and I saw people putting in super chats. I'm like, well, that's odd. People are super chatting while we're just kind of waiting. What's going on? And a couple of minutes go by and I look down at the timer and it still said 17 minutes. It's funny. I'm like, what? Wait, what's going on? So I had to refresh the screen and I practically missed the whole break. Yeah. Well, it was just a goofy day for me. My wife had her cataract surgery today, and so kind of busy, helping her out, and um, you know. So anyway, so for those of you who don't know, the other day I got a call from Art. He texted me and says he's got more cards for me, and so I went down and saw him. If you saw the other video, I think I put the story in there where I saw him. We do our social distancing. I meet him at his house, and he's already got it sitting out on the porch. And I put the cash up on his porch with a little rock on top, so he can come pick it up. And but he came out the door, and he was telling me, he says, "Man, I'm beat," and I'm like, "Oh, great. He doesn't look good. He's got the COVID or whatever, right?" And I'm like, "God, no, please." Um, I'm setting up my phone, and I said, "Well, what's wrong? You work all day?" And he goes, "Nah. Guess that was Sunday. God, I'm losing track of time. That was Sunday evening. That was late Sunday. Yeah, so it wasn't yesterday that I got these. I got these Sunday." And he goes, "No," he says, I picked up. He says, "I filled the back of my truck." He has a pickup truck. He says, "I filled the back of my pickup truck with cards, and then I had to carry them all down to the basement." And I go, "Oh, okay. Well, how many?" He goes, "Oh, it was about 400,000 cards." And for you guys who don't know, my connection here is like, so Art buys these lots and then he sorts them out and he sells like all his football, hockey, basketball, and I buy all his baseball. And he gives me great prices. I mean, for like this 34,000 card lot, I paid him $50. So that's not bad. I think that's a pretty good deal. I get some really nice cards sometimes too. Um, hey Dirk, how's it going? Yes, everything's well, thanks. Be more Ben. Um, but anyway, let's get into these cards. So I started going through these, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just wait till John streams over, and then we'll hit them up. So this is just one 3,200 count box, and so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on them. I just kind of zing through them real quick. I'm looking for Hall of Famers, like and what I consider fan favorites. Um, and maybe my fan favorites don't match up with other people's fan favorites, but I guess you got to draw the line somewhere. And it's just sometimes the old like everyone seems to like the there's a McGriff, the John Jabs memes on his channel, the Swindells and the Sabos and all that. So I set them off to the side, and occasionally from time to time I'll send some stuff to John. Here's a nice, I guess, parallel to that Dunruss set. And then what I do is, not only do I just sort them by Hall of Famers and stuff, but then I'll sort, like, these are oddball cards made by whoever, OPL, official players, licensing, I guess, whatever. Oddball cards, Dunruss, Fleer, and so on. Now, as soon as my phone finishes charging up, I'll set the chat up on it, so I don't have to keep heading over to the TV monitor. There's Alan Trammell to see what's going on in the chit chat. So let's get that set up real quick. La-dee-dee, la-dee-dee. There we go. I'll turn the volume down. And yeah, my phone went dead, so that wasn't great. I just kind of, I don't know how it went dead. I must have been playing some kind of YouTube-y stuff on it or something. Hey, Hanson Sports Cards Breaks, how's it going? Sorting is fun if you do it for fun. If you do it like because you're a breaker and stuff like that, even for me, it gets to be a little boring, and I got to walk away. And so let's just go through some of these cards here. And the good thing, like the cool thing about this is, like, when I buy these lots, you just never know what you're gonna get. It's not like, you broke all the same stuff. It's actually a whole hodgepodge of stuff. Different years, different manufacturers. So Will Clark, and of course for some like of you younger guys who maybe weren't in collecting back in this time. It's something new that you've never seen, or whatever. I like on John, like, I mean, I have some of those cards that John broke tonight, ripped on his channel, The Past is Alive. But I've never seen the packs. I was shocked to see that they only came one card per pack. Like, what? Back then, like, I don't remember even what year that was, but I'm like, even back then, like, only one per pack. That seems like a crazy. All right, let's see. Hanson Sports. Here we go. Hanson, you have moderator, and you can link your YouTube channels here, guys. That's one of the things that I promote on my channel is to let everyone get the chance to advertise their channels here, so we don't have to spend our time hunting people down. So guys, I encourage everyone here to go out, and everyone in the stream, you're welcome to link your YouTube channel, or if you have someone else you want to promote, a friend of yours or whatever, link their links here, and let's try to grow our channels together, guys. Let's try to, I don't know, it's a struggle sometimes. So here's a nice Pops, Willie Stargell. I don't know like what year this is from. 2017 it looks like. Oh, it's Fire. See, I don't have hardly but a few Fire cards. I never bought those boxes. So here's a Topps Chrome from 2017, I guess. So you just never know what you're going to get in these boxes. You get some new stuff, and then Billy Hamilton. You get some new old stuff. Ackley, Donovan Tate, Alan Pollock, and So this is TriStar Prospect. So this is like an oddball card, manufacturer. Here's one. What is this? Jack Morris. What's this? So it's a select. So it's a score product. Okay, that's cool. It's like a playing card. Now, never seen those before, but he's a Hall of Famer, so he gets the Hall of Fame stack. We need to maybe get these guys back on the screen. Put Pops there. So, all right, let's keep up with the chat. I'm terrible at keeping up with the chat, guys. Sorry about that. Hey, Void Start. Wow, I blew away someone as a moderator. Yeah, I just expect everyone to be behave yourselves. That's all, because moderators can I've had them in here getting in arguments before I was making everyone moderators. I had a couple guys in here just arguing back and forth about whatever. We don't need that. We're all just here hobbyists. So here's some old Fleer from '83, and it happens to be Dave Parker, who I consider like a fan favorite. How about Hall of Famer Gary Carter? Nice. And then we got some of these Fleer here: Pat Hentgen, Brad Osmus, Todd Walker, Isringhausen, Paul O'Neill. I like Paul O'Neill. Of course, I'm a Yankee fan, so Fleer. These are Fleers. Okay, so we got the Fleers, Donruss Tops. How about a Robin Yount, Hall of Fame? Oh, look, rest in peace, Frank Robinson. Sorry. It's a checklist card, but still Frank Robinson. Justin Bohr. What year are these from? It says 2018. So, how about a Burt Blyleven, Hall of Famer? Right. Wait, I'm getting my Hall of Fame stacks mixed up with my fan favorites. There we go. Oh, look at this. Here's our Carl Yastrzemski. Who else is here? Yastrzemski, Carter, another Yount, Carter, off center cut Jim Rice. Here's the backs of these guys. These are 81 Fleer. And then who's this? Benji Gill, Upper Deck. Too bad this isn't the puzzle piece, but this is the card that the puzzle piece was made out of. Little smudge on the corner there. Eckersley and Jason Bates. Topps product. Who's this? Adrian Gonzalez, Topps Chrome. Cardinals, I guess, running Redbirds. Is that Gilkey, Smith, Lankford? I don't know him. Anyway. How about a Nomar Garcia Parra? Pinnacle Mint. That's coin that doesn't come out. That's part of the card. I know they have some to have the holes in. You can pop those coins in there. Nomar. Tony Perez, Hall of Famer. 87 Topps. Turn back. What's it now and then? Turn back the clock. Yastrzemski. Pinnacle, Jack Morris. So it's a Donruss. I see here Pinnacle, I think, score, but it's a Pinnacle is Donruss now or no? Panini. Sorry, yeah. So it's Donruss. Let's see, chat. I think Donruss missed out on him that year. Who gets that Carter? I think Donruss missed out on him that year. Yeah, I know. All right, so here's Fleers. David Cohn. Ken Hill. Cone from Score. Upper Deck Cones. And you can see, like, sometimes, like, whoever had these before me, had them separated by player too. So we're not going to worry about all that. These are David Cones. David Cones. Cone as a Blue Jays. Cone as a Met, Cone as a Royal, Cone as a Yankee. We got ice cream cones all over. Mets. Here's the rookies set from Donruss. David Brian Cone. He's a Yankee announcer, right, isn't he? Hey, there's Andy Pettitte. Now, I'm a Yankee guy, so I put Andy Pettitte in as a fan favorite. It still has that's great that people still kept the covers on these cards, so it keeps the surfaces from getting scratched. Because, I mean, look how badly that would have gotten scratched if these covers weren't on there. And it still may be scratched on the back. Yeah, it's scratched on the back. Great. More cones. 87 Donruss. Andy Pettitte. Select rookie. Is this stuck together? Yeah, not really. Andy Pettitte. There's a very young Andy Pettitte. Classic cards. These are cool cards. These Upper Deck UD3s. Again, I wasn't like collecting cards back then, but that's cool. It's a cool card. And Kenny Lofton getting a face full of dirt. Kenny Loftons. So now we got a bunch of Kenny Loftons. A few Lofton fans out there. I was just going to say, guys, you got to check those cards, and here they are. So I was going to say that. I didn't want to, I don't know. Because I've said it so many times, but all right, so see how the borders are different colors and stuff. And the card, this one's zoomed in closer than this one. Like you can see just the difference. The ball positioning is higher here, it's down lower. So this is a sample. It's a pre-production sample. So they crop everything and they do what they need to do when they finally come up with the same cards. But you see, I mean, I don't know how many they put out there, but this is card number 331 of the pre-production sample. So apparently they made a ton of these sample cards that they sent out to, the card shops and stuff like that. So I'm going to put this to the side. This will go in my, sample, pre-production sample binder, error binder that I have. And I came across some other cards tonight also, sorting through that one little box of cards. And I left them downstairs instead of bringing them up because I originally had not planned on going live. But that's cool. That's one more for the binder. Guess we should put that there where y'all can see it without getting the glare of the lights. Andy Pettitte's get glare, but what it is. How about we put them here like this? That way y'all can see the cards I set off to the side. Let's see. Cone rookies. Yeah, there's a lot of Cone rookies were in that stack there. How about some Javi Lopez rookies, prospects? Oh, here's the gold and the regular version. It's next to each other in the thing. Cool. That'll go in my box that I showed you guys yesterday. I don't know if I have one of them already or not. We're going to check it out. We're not going to check it out. I'll just show you the box. It's a high number, 811. So if I had it, it's going to be in the loose. It won't be in the box. So I've been slowly trying to put this set together. And yep, I have it already there. But that's cool. There's another one. Very nice. And so far I got this 800 count box plus this little stack here. So just over 800 cards. Doubles and triplicates in there. So it's not like it's a complete set yet, but I'm working on completing it. Pete Rose. Cool.
Pete Rose, and Hall of Famer Tony Perez. Very nice. So Pete Rose to me was a fan favorite. How about this? I've never seen this Mike Schmidt card. That's cool. This is was put in rack packs or jumbo packs or whatever they put these in. Pretty cool. Never seen that one. He's a Hall of Famer. And speaking about Schmidt and Rice, two Hall of Famers. Two Hall of Famers there. How about some 82 tops? Two Hall of Famers out of the 5. Not bad. Home run leaders. And there's Dutch Dalton. Rest in peace, Dutch. There's a post serial one, 94 collection, Dutch Dalton. Dutch Dalton, but it's not a sample card. Oops, be careful. Don't want to dig in the corners. Let's get the chat over here going. I remember when Javi Lopez came up. Hey, Frank, how's it going? His cards were big. Yes. A lot of those guys were. At least he kind of made it, He hung around for a few years. Some of these guys, just never made it. They just were a total bust. There you go, Frank. You got moderator. Please feel free to link your YouTube channel so that other people here who may not have you subscribed up can, hop on your bus. And that's it. I've also found sometimes, guys, that due to my geographic location, that I end up getting like a lot of Phillies stuff, even whether it's at the flea markets or whatnot, because I like the close team, the local team, which is about 35 miles across the bridge, is the Phillies. So, but I do come across Yankee stuff too, because New York's like a 2-hour drive to the north. Who's this? Paul Konerko in a minor league uniform. Konerko was a catcher. Did not know that. I guess I do, because there it is on a regular card, not an oddball Fleer minor league card. Robin Yount, Hall of Famer. Robin Yount. Yount. So we're going to have a bunch of Younts here, but fear not, we will not find a Yount rookie card. That's for sure. Matt Morris, Garrett Anderson. Some people really are. I'm surprised how many Garrett Anderson fans are actually out there. But, maybe that's because their team was the Angels, and, like Yankees to me, then they become like some of your favorite players when they played on your favorite team. George Brett, Hall of Fame. There's a nice Brett card. Tossing the ball. He must have made a diving catch at third base, and he's flipping the ball up to the shortstop. Brett. No pine tar here. It's the rosin bag for you, Brett. Lessons learned from the past. I think the Royals went on to win that game, and when they replayed it. 390 average in 1980. George Brett, part of the, on deck collection with Upper Deck. More Garrett Anderson minor league. And back to George Brett. That homer didn't count. No, well, that bat's in the Hall of Fame, and it's crazy. They had to replay the game, and I do believe there's the 87 Leaf version of the Donruss. And if you guys ever come across these here and you're not sure, there will be French printing on the back of these. These are not the French version. These are just the straight up Donruss. But you can see there's Canadian printing on the backs as well versus the non-Canadian. How about a Quaker Chewy granola bar card from Topps? Oh, look, there's some Randy Johnsons. And this Rivera guy. Ruben Rivera. The big unit. Not mention that game again, all right? Okay, sorry. How about some Randy Johnson rookie cards, right? Is that considered one of his rookie cards? I know he has some in Expos uniform. I guess not. He's very young there. And then we've got Neon Dion. Lots of Dion. Not the preprint, not the sample cards. There's the gold version of Gold Rush version of Score. Neon Dion's. Who's this? Ruben Rivera. Such a nice card, wasted on such a, like, God, why couldn't it be? I'd even accept that in a Deion Sanders card, Be nice if it would be a big unit card or something like that. But no, we get Ruben Rivera's peppered in here. Lots of Deion's. Deion came up as a Yankee. Those of you who didn't know that. Let's see if we got it. There we go. We got our Yankee version. Actually, he's in a football uniform on this baseball card. How does that happen? He's got, you can see his shoulder pads on there. No, yes. I think it is. I think that's a football uniform. But Deion Sanders. And there he is in his Yankees uniform. Yes, those are nice Brett cards. For show. So we got Deion out of the way. Then we got some Mets here. Hojo, Bobby Bo, and there's the better of the three right there. Eddie Murray. Hall of Famer. Eddie Murray. There we go. We got some more Murray cards. There's a 91 Classic. How about some nice 91 All-Stars? And then we got Rafael Palmeiro. More Raffies. Lumber Company. There he is with Juan Gonzalez. I'll put Juan Gon over on there. That's not Rafael. Sorry about the glare, guys. I got to get me some better lighting, but I wouldn't set them up in here anyway. I'd have to set them up in the garage. Score rookie traded set was great. So Palmeiros. Looks like we're going to get inundated with Rafael Palmeiro cards. Nope. So here's an oddball card. What's this one here? Baseball Legends 1980 Kramer Sports Production. Series 1, number 7 of 30 cards. And it's Hank Aaron. Hall of Fame 1981. Lives in Atlanta, Georgia. Played for the Milwaukee Braves, Atlanta Braves, and Milwaukee Brewers. That is correct. He was born in 1934, guys. Not too much time left on his clock, that's for sure. But anyway, there it is. Different oddball, but he is a Hall of Famer, so it'll go in a Hall of Fame stack. And we roll right into a stack of John Smoltz. So Smoltzy. Oh, a pitcher with a bat, but he actually looks like he hit it, maybe fouled it off. Who knows? Lots of smolts. And we're back into Raphael Palmeros. Oh, no, then smolts, then Palmero. Palmeros. Back to smolts. Alright, the guy couldn't make up his mind whether he wanted smolts or Palmeros. Lots of smolts. The Braves did have some great teams during the 90s, that's for sure. They were there all the time. What they got, like they won the division like 14 years in a row or some crazy number like that. Isn't that crazy? And we're going to pull up some Tom Glavines here. Yes, we are. Lots of, well, should I say lots of Glavines, and we're rolling into Eddie Murray, back to Glavine. We're just going to keep going. Glavine, back to Murray. That's one of these little box sets, maybe like a 40 card set or something like that. It's card number 24, 44. Glavines, no Mars. Back to Glavine. Back to Palmero. And there's a parallel of the Palmero. Sorry about my arm reaching across there, guys. Rocky Coppinger. So just put him up there with the flare. Gotta keep you off there. Tom Glavine. Back to David Cohn. Back to Randy Johnson. Randy Johnson. That's a different kind of card, isn't it? Of course, it's all staged. It didn't really happen that way, but all right, what happened here? Here we go. Tommy Lasorda. Hall of Fame manager. Oh, we got an A-Rod card here. You don't see many A-Rod cards. And that's right. There you go. Only see one. I'm just Galarraga. Dodgers team with Tommy Lasorda, manager, inset, whatever you want to call it there. The Big Cat. And we got Big Cat cards, so I guess we'll just thumb through them. Ink spots there. This is a update set, traded set. Yep, card number 40. And Cecil Fielder. And they're going to make me flip cards every so often. One card I'm going to start focusing on would be this parallel set here with the foil stamping there. I think that'd be a cool one to try to put together. Who else deserves it? And it's 94 gold. A-Rod, what? That one? Rookie card. Still doing the Andres Galarraga stack. Those are nice cards with the little window in there. They want you to think it's see-through, but it's really not. It's just printed on both sides. Andres Galarraga. There's the gold one. I have to set it to the side. Over there. Yep, someone wants me to be flipping these cards like I ripped open a fresh pack. Back to Cecil. Isn't that nice? Paul Wilson. It's Fleer. Every once in a while I come across those like first date stamp cards and stuff like that too. Like on these Sam Club will put like their first day stamp on there, like in foil and stuff like that. All right, we're gonna have to just move these because we're running out of room there. '94 draft gold. Wow, this one's stuck. Yep, a little stuck. We have paper loss. We do have not so much paper loss, it's clear coat loss. All right, who do we have here? Part of a set, Steve Garvey, Keith Hernandez, Doc Gooden, Wally Joyner, Dale Murphy, Jack Morris, Hall of Famer, and Mike Scott. Down there. This one's got double stamping on it. This is weird. Oh no, it's some. So it's a rediscovered tops. It says. I'm like, wait, it's got double stamp, but they stamped it over top of the gold foil stamp that's already on the card originally. Like they couldn't put it somewhere else. They stamped right over top of the other. I'm like, wait, what's this card got double stamping for? But it's like a commemorative type, I guess, buyback card. I have some of those. Oh, here's another one. Rediscovered top. So apparently these are the buybacks. Luis Gonzalez. And then we go to Jason Kipnis, Jermaine Dye, Moisés Alou. Rediscover tops again, except it's not over top the guy's name at least. That's Jeff Reed and Brandon Phillips. Dale should be in the Hall of Fame. Yeah. Here's a Martin Perez tops. It says Bowman's Best on the front. Josh Sale. D. Gordon. That's a very young looking D. Gordon there. Look at him. He's like a twig. That is weird. Granderson. So when I saw like this card the other day, I'm like, man, all these cards are miscut. Is this a miscut or is it supposed to be cut like that? Like those three, I saw one the other day. I'm like, oh look, it's a miscut card. What the heck? But now here I see three more that are cut like that. So I guess it's supposed to be that way. Neftali Feliz. Well, here's an old Fleer sticker. Number 2 of 22. Jimmy Fox batted in 100 or more runs 13 straight years. That man was money. That's a sticker. Yeah, so here's a bunch more. Marlon Byrd, Cameron Maben, Carlos Zambrano, Melky Cabrera, Ordonez. I guess they're not miscut. Adam Dunn, Lance Berkman, Shin-Soo Choo, Bowman. Here's Topps Interleague Preview. And it's got Larry Walker. And this one's got Gary Sheffield. Paul Molitor. Very nice. How about a Manny? Top 93 prospects. Nice Carter on fire there, looks like. 95 Pinnacle. Red hot. Joe Carter. Fan favorite. Here's a miscut Cal Ripken Jr. card. Very badly cut. Nice Rhino. Tim Raines. Off center. And then we got some newer stuff, I guess. DeJong, Dansby Swanson, and Joey Votto. And these are from 2018 Topps. Very nice. Who's this? Jake Arrieta, Topps Finest. Pretty cool card. And then we got Fleer Limited Edition from 1985, Tony Pena. Luis Aparicio is voted the AL Rookie of the Year. It's a reprint card. It's from Topps Heritage. Kurt Schilling. Some people say he might make the Hall of Fame. There's Schilling's rookie card. I do believe. Reggie Jackson. In an Angels uniform, but that's all right. We're not going to hold it against him. He did some of his best years as a Yankee. Mike Schmidt. There's Don Zimmer. Good old Don. Popeye. Oh, here's a 92 Topps Gold. It is, so this is one of the first production runs because it doesn't say winner up here. So this actually may have come out of a pack of cards. They started producing, like, the winners were like a second production run of the mail-ins when you did your little rub-off card and you got like the 3 hits or whatever you needed to get. You mailed it in and then you would get a small pack of 10 cards. And after a while, they just said, well, we ran out of cards. We're going to have to print up some more. And they started putting the word winner on there. So that's the story behind those. I know I did a lot. So what is this? 85-95 Babe Ruth, Mr. Yankee. And they conveniently popped in between those, Ruth and Gehrig, Donnie Baseball. Cool. For sure. But I don't have many Ruth or Gehrig, so that'll be like a Mattingly card. There's a nice Andy Pettitte from Topps. Another Schilling. Catfish Hunter. Very nice, Hall of Famer. Josh Hamilton, like a small card, little card. Topps. Put it over there. Hamilton. Pete Rose. This is a cool card because it shows his cards over the years. That's pretty cool. But he's not in the Hall. Kirby. Some people say he doesn't belong in the Hall. I don't know too much about his stats and stuff. I do know he seemed to be a pretty good player for his time. And there's a Bonds, but this corner is all rubbed down and raw. And this one's miscut like a mofo. Pettit. This is a definite reprint, yes. This is it's got Ernie Banks on it, so we'll put it there. Joe Morgan, Hall of Famer. Very miscut. And it's got a little flap there. Rod Crew from Fleer, 85 Fleer. Ricky Henderson, 85 Topps, right? Yep. Tom Seaver. Brad Lincoln. That card is it's numbered. 629 of 999 is the number on that. Thank you, Mr. Lincoln. Very bad centered Robin Yount card. And who's this? Nomar Garcia Parra. Baseball Champions. Panini product. Don't know 2013. Don't think he was playing back then. All right. We have to pick up the pace. Yount, all off center, by the way. Look at that. So these all came from the same case. That would be my guess. Oh, they're o-pee-chees. Okay, they're all o-pee-chee Younts. And o-pee-chee had a lot of problems with their cutting of their cards. So that's why they're all off center. But that's cool because I just opened up some of those 88 o-pee-chees. Yes, 88 o-pee-chee the other day on my channel. I bought a couple boxes. And I decided to open up some packs. And one card in every pack that I lost because the bubble gum is stuck right to the top of the card. Could not save them. Same thing happened with the 87 o-pee-chees that I bought. Bought a box of 87 o-pee-chee and same thing. One card. Here's Ricky Henderson's got something on the top there. Sandy Koufax, very off-centered. Clemens, Henderson, who's this guy? Pablo Sandoval, they call him Panda, right? Or something like that. Starling Castro. Andrew Benintendi. Not a Hall of Famer yet, but people like him. Andrew Benintendi. Matt Olson, another Benintendi. Benintendi. I think that just doubled all the Benintendi cards I have in my collection. Carlos Gonzalez. Cargo, right, is his nickname. Carlos Gonzalez. I guess that's like a gold parallel, gold border. Cargo. Diamond Kings. Cargo. So do they all have gold backs on them? Yeah, okay. So maybe it might have been something special. Matt Olson's. Oh, there you go. I didn't double my Benintendi cards. I just did there. Of course, it's all the same card, but here's a Josh Hamilton. This is a thick mofo here. $18 total bases in a single game. 18 total bases in a single game. That's crazy. Oh, yes. There you go. We'll follow him up. It's a pretty good Yankee there. Oh, what's one more Benintendi for the stack? Matt Olson. Another Josh Hamilton. Who's this? Rick Porcello, Hall of Famer. Roberto Alomar. There's Alaska. Kurt Schilling's from Alaska. Is that what that's saying? State of Alaska. Kurt Schilling, Boston Red Sox. Okay. Another one. How about some Cal Ripken Jr. action here? And well, we had one card. So much for that action. Jay Bruce. This is an Upper Deck product. Okay. Zach Greinke. There you go. CC, another CC. Hall of Famer, Ferguson Jenkins. He lost his claim to fame. At one point, he was the only Canadian-born player in the National Hall of Fame, Baseball Hall of Fame. Now he's joined there with fellow countryman Larry Walker. There's some Cal Ripken. Oh, a junior. It's a checklist, though. Checklist number 10, I guess. Yep. Checklist. Ovation, Yadier Molina. Upper Deck product. Another junior. Oh, Nolan Ryan. Very nice. Nolan Ryan. Hal Morris. 400 extra base hits. Chasing history. Henley Ramirez. Greinke. Mark Burley. CC Sabathia. 200 wins. Very nice. Thanks, CC. Greinke. Don't be so cranky. Like I gave the F about a Sox player. Alan Trammell. Jack Morris. Edgar Martinez. Alan Trammell. Matt Williams. Again. Andy Pettit. That's a nice Will Clark clear sticker card. Very nice. I like it's like an oddball. It's like this picture was taken down at the corner park, where the kids are playing. It's like, hey, Will, go home, put on your uniform, and take a picture here next to the little fence, with the dead grass in the background, It was like, sure, why not? Of course, then again, it's a rookie card, I guess. So that would explain why it looks like it's Bush League. I'll put it there. It goes right there. Trammell, Murphy, Morris, Jose, and Donnie Baseball. Dwight Evans, Bert Blyleven, Allrood, Bedrosian. There's our first Tony Gwynn card. Roberto Alomar. Who's this going? World Baseball. Adrian Gonzalez. He had a good career. Paul Molitor. Ryan Sandberg. Off cut on the back, too. Eddie Murray. Johnny Bench. Yastrzemski. A header card. So is this a Williams or Aaron header card? Hard to tell. I guess you got to read the whole thing on the back. Willie Mays. Willie Mays header card. Okay. Very nice. Troy Tulowitzki in a Yankees uniform. Jurickson Profar, Diamond Kings. Porcello again. Cargo. Joey Votto. He'll probably be in the Hall of Fame one day. Keeps going just the way he is. He'll do fine. Ryan Braun. Prince Fielder. Joey Votto. Bowman Chrome. Prince Fielder. And Josh Hamilton. Mays 91 Upper Deck. Cool. Hey, Mark, how's it going? We're all pretty good here. Thanks for asking. Just kind of sorting through this box of Pablo Sandoval. Manny Ramirez. Look at those freaking dreadlocks flinging. That's like the cheetah, like in the African savannah, as it chases after its prey, it uses its tail as a rudder. Well, those dreadlocks are counterbalanced for all that force, those G forces being generated by that bat speed going out there. That is redonkulous. Manny, just being Manny, Troy Tulowitzki, All-Star Game. Tulowitzki, some kind of 3D looking thing. Ain't nothing on the back of that. What happened there? Shouldn't there be stats or something on the back? Topps lineage. I have to check that out. Check that out. Tulowitzki. More Troy Tulowitzki. He had a short stint as a Yankee. Hamilton, Porcello, Hamilton, 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 Porcello, Porcello, Hamilton, Porcello, 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 Hamilton, Porcello, Hamilton, Porcello, 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 Hamilton, Porcello, Hamilton, 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 Hamilton. Whew! Said a mouthful for just two guys. Gotta catch my breath after that. Yanks fan for the win. There you go. Josh Hamilton. That is Ryan Zimmerman. Okay. Matt Holliday. Adrian Gonzalez. I like that camouflage uniform. It's pretty cool. CC Sabathia. Yeah. Well, love me some CC. There's that Granky. Don't be cranky. There's a CC. Nice. I hardly had any CC cards. And of course, I got more Benatendis than CC cards, though. Porcellos. And Hamilton's out the wazoo now. Jose Abreu. All right, we're getting into some little older stuff. 84 tops. Dave Winfield. Sharp looking card there. Nice centering. Yeah. Beautiful corners. That's a nice card. That's like a gradable card. Bo Jackson. Look at that. We even got a Mantle card, guys. Of course, it's official limited edition 2500 issued 1995. Super rare reprint card company. Super rare or whatever. I don't know if it's supposed to be super rare or super reprint. I don't know. But it's card number 1 in the set, and it's the only one I have. So that's cool. How about a Barry Bonds? Big Head Barry. Jack Morris. Bert again. We're getting Berted to death right now. That's a cool Bert and like a 58 tops style. 59 tops. Nolan Ryan. Bert and a Schmaltzy. Very nice. And of course we got to get the Bonds, the Bo out of there because they are not Hall of Famers. So they had good careers. Back to Porcello. So Matt Kemp broke that up. There's a Nomar, another Nomar. Boston guy. Look at that CC opening day. Nice. With the Cleveland Indians, but that's okay. Here's another Nomar. And this is a beautiful card. Wow. Look at this. Troy Tulowitzki on Topps Chrome die cut. I don't know if they all came like that or if that's an insert card, but that is an awesome looking card. Adrian Gonzalez. Tim Lincecum, what happened to you? Cliff Lee. What happened to you? All right, so this is another one of those cards. See, this one's got stuff on the back. Oh, it's a different year, that's why. Never mind. I take that back. Nomar. Porcello. Hamilton. Nomar. StarQuest from Upper Deck. CC Sabathia. This Day in History. Joey Votto. Johnny Cueto. Hamilton. Jose Reyes. Matt Holliday. Tim Lincecum, what happened to you? Teixeira. Gonzalez. Nomar all creased up. Nomar's not creased up. Nomar creased up. Exact same creasing. So these cards were stepped on by someone and they just kind of crunkled them up. But they'll go in the Nomar box. Here's a nice Nomar. Upper Deck. Very nice. This is, got to be careful. This is some kind of puzzle card or something. I don't know. I don't want to break the seams, but there's Nomar on the back and Nomar here. I don't know if it's a sticker, what it is, but it's cool. And Josh Hamilton, some kind of minor league Upper Deck set, maybe. Skinny Josh before he was jacking 4 home runs a game That kind of Josh Hamilton. Who's this last guy in here? Ender Incarnate, Atlanta Braves. Who named their kid Ender? I guess the same one that would name their kid Heathcliff or something like that. Or Bubba. I got more CC autos than anything. That's cool. Brett and Larry Gura. Who's on here? Richie Sexton, I guess. 2 Hall of Famers. And a 308 batting average wasn't bad either. Rod Crew batted 331. Crazy. Oh, look at this. And I am out of penny sleeves. Just because I want to keep it from getting damaged. There you go. Penny sleeve. My order was canceled, so it's already got some scuffing on it. So we want to preserve all these finest cards, anything with a nice shine to them if we can, but I'm out of penny sleeves. So we'll put this nice Ozzie Smith in a penny sleeve and protect it. Here's Ozzie Smith Cardinals team cards. We've seen that one before. Here's an Ozzie Smith 90 Dunruss. 90 or 89 Dunruss. 89 All Stars. Is this 85 tops? 86 tops. Here's some 87 Dunruss. Yeah, Dunruss. Some 91 tops. And then we go into Jailbird Mondesi. Nice card wasted on Mount. Back in the day, you'd have been stoked to get one of these, right? Mondesi was like one of the guys that everyone was chasing after too, with hopes of him, being very good. And, the sky was the limit for him. Don't know what happens. I guess they peak out. There's a nice flare. Oh, this got some wrinklage on it. Look at that. Not that he's my most favorite guy in the world. He's not. There's a story behind him. I've said it many times on this channel. So Chipper and a Bowman. Nice Chipper. Set him up here. Nice Chipper Jones. Like the Chippers, there's another one of my nemesis for sure. Probably my only nemesis in the game of baseball. And the story behind that Pedro was he basically accused me of selling his cards when he was like playing AAA ball in the Dodgers minor league system. And after the games, because we lived in Las Vegas, me and my kids were really little at the time. We would go to all the home games. And then after the games, we'd hang out by the tunnel and the players come out visiting and home teams and, just snag some autographs. Joe Morgan. And one day, because they come in, like they play for like a 4-game set. And then by like the 4th game, like I would bring a different card every night, like a couple cards. And he just like refused to sign. There's a skinny Bartolo Colon. Saying that I am probably just selling his autographs for profit and all this crap. And I'm like, dude, you're not nobody yet. You're where you are because your brother Ramon was kind of a star for the Dodgers, and they were hoping you would pan out too, which he did, to my dismay. There's a Chipper Prospects. Very nice. Pudge, but not the original Pudge. The original Pudge is Carlton Fisk. That's Little Pudge, I guess. Kerry Woods, rookie card. How about some Cal Ripken and Ozzie Smith action? That would be a hard one to choose from. I think I would choose Cal over Ozzie. Cal Ripken. Put Kerry over there. Ripken. And then Kerry Wood again. Oh, look at this. A Kerry Wood phone. So here's the regular card, I guess, in the set. And I guess randomly inserted, you get a $1 phone card. Not even used, but it expires in 1998, July 31st, 1998. So dollar wasted, but still, it's a kind of a novelty, especially if you're like a Kerry Wood collector. There's Junior, or Cal Ripken Jr., I should say. Cal Ripken checklist. Cal Ripken, 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 Ripken. And we have got Ripken's out the wazoo. So let's see if this Ripken is one of the error cards or not. So it should say All-Star Game, recent All-Star Game performances, and it doesn't. So this is an error card. It says recent Major League performances. So that's one for the error binder. Let's set it over there. That's the base card. There's the Ripken Boys. He's hiding the F face on the bat knob. Not showing that. There's Ripken Family. Family Ripken. And then we roll into Wade Boggs for you Red Sox fans out there. Phillip being one. Boggs. Probably grinds his groin to this day that Boggs went to the Yankees. Probably grinds a lot of Red Sox groins, fans' groins, that he basically became a traitor. But they do that. Now it's nothing for your guy to leave a team and go somewhere else and play for the enemy, because they do it for the love of the dollar, not for the love of the game. Bunch of all rudes. Bunch of all rudes. They'll go in the all rude box. More all rudes. There's the gold leaf. Series 1, card number 60. And J Bell. Lots of J Bell. Nope, just a few Don Suttons. Sutton. Actually, the league leader there, Don Sutton. 3,065 strikeouts. Career strikeout leaders. Did not know he had that many strikeouts. He barely had, I don't even think he even had 300 wins. He's one of those guys in the Hall of Fame. Oh, there's an old beat up 75 Don Sutton, and a 73 to follow. Beat up, roughed corners, face worn like a card from the 50s. These cards were not well cared for. Got some creasing on them, but it's a Hall of Famer, Don Sutton. Put him in the pile, sort him out later. Who's in here? Jermaine Dye is the guy here. Jermaine Dye is your guy, and this is like the base card and the parallel, the different foil stamping. Oh, we got a 1971 Don Sutton here, but it is boogered up. Boogered up, miscut. Look at that. Astros card on the bottom. And there's a Danny Nagel. That'll go to see if I need it in that box towards completing that set. There's Jermaine Dye. There's a gold foil Eric Karros. That'll be one of the sets I work on next as well. No paper loft there, thank goodness. There's the base. Flip it around. That's an advertisement card for 9 pocket pages, whatever, pocket sleeves. Yeah, that just goes there. Another one. Ultra Pro. Rookie of the Year. All right, Karros. There's one of those Topps black gold cards. Eric Karros. number 9 in the set of whatever they had, 33 or something like that. Gold Cup card. There's a Electric Diamond, Brady Anderson. Brady Anderson. Brady Anderson. Brady Anderson. Todd Zeal. Keith Hernandez. Alan Trammell. And there's the Leaf version of the Trammell card. We are not even halfway through with this box, guys. Sutton had 324 wins. Well, there you go. Allred was a great player, according to Gary V. Brand. Kerry Wood is from my area. Yeah, I saw a kind of a special on him. They were actually like in his house. It might have been on YouTube or something like that. I watched a video where he was doing something with his kid. I think I don't know. For some reason, I'm thinking it was baseball card related, but I could be wrong. Lou Whitaker. So I'll check this to see if that goes in the set that I'm putting together for the gold stamp. Garrett Long. Here's a 78 Manny Moda. Just an older card. Garrett Long again. Here's an action-packed Manny Moda. Yeah, we're going to put that. It's not the gold foil one, but still. We'll put it there with the other Manny. Alan Trammell. Alan Trammell. More Trammell. Hall of Famer, Trammell. And we got Hernandez. Brady Anderson. Rookie card, I would imagine there. Keith Hernandez. Keith Hernandez. Lots of Hernandez cards here. And we're back to Trammell's. Don't know for how long we'll have Alan Trammell cards flowing past us, but very nice. Keith Hernandez, Cardinals team leaders, 81. Batted 306. Keith Hernandez, 82 tops, right? Nope, 81 tops, sorry. 81 tops. And that's like, God, his rookie year was like 74. Played a long time. There's a gold parallel card. Topps gold with Tony Perez. Put that off to the side. Who's the guy in there? Who's the hot shot here? Nobody. Tony Perez. Perez. Oh, here's a Diamond King that I've never seen before, but I don't have a ton of these. So they're cool. Tony Perez. Here's the base card. 84 Perez. Looks like we got a string of no, Ventura. Yeah, there's more Venturas with Bennis mixed in there. Ventura and Bennis. How about a Jim Rice? I've sent this card. I just like this card here is a great card. If you're going to TTM, Jim Rice, like $10, he'll sign it. And hey, Alex, how's it going? Carter's, couple of Alomars, and just went through a whole ton of Ulrids. Jim Rice. This is a great one for TTMing. He's got such a, very beautiful, legible signature. If you TTM someone, I would say do him. Because he is reliable. You will get your card back. You will get it signed. So, probably nothing that you haven't already seen, Alex. The Leaf Gold card. A classic card. 90. Here's a update. There's a rookie card. And boom. So I think we got a couple other ones prior to that. It's in the, they're in the stack there somewhere. How about this cornflakes? Kellogg's Cornflakes Jim Rice card. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Always like getting those 3D cards. As a kid, I collected them from the fairly early 70s on. I used to make my mom buy that box of cereal. It's Frosted Flakes or Cornflakes, whatever had the card in. I had to have it. And now we've got a slew of Jim Rice cards. How about a 78 Jim Rice? Very nice. It's okay. It's off center. It's got a fuzzy corners, kitty corners. There's another Jay Payton. It's a phone card. That's our second phone card. And there's Jay Payton himself right there. Alan Trammell, one card. Jay Payton again. More Trammells. There's a Topps Gold, Alan Trammell. Trammell. Oh my goodness, we're not even halfway done yet. Murphy's. For you Braves fans that were heartbroken when Dale left. But I think he had worn out his welcome in Atlanta at that same time. And he and the Braves probably both needed a change of scenery. And we have a ton of Murphys. Still going. Still going. All the way down to 1980. Which is not his rookie card, though. How about that as his rookie card? It's sitting right there in the next card in the stack. The first TTM? Yes, I saw that. That was with the help of Donald Blumdahl. So we've got the Murphy rookie card showed up here. Very nice. Reggie Sanders had a long career, but I really don't know much about Reggie Sanders. Just did have a fairly long career. Now we've got Mark Grace tucked in here, sandwiched around some Doc Goodens. Back to Grace, Jimmy Keys. There's a 85 Dunruss. Very nice. That's a set. That's probably a little hard to get. I don't have a complete set of that. That's probably around the time I stopped collecting. I don't know. I stopped collecting and no, but I didn't start again until like 2017. So, and 2017 was very limited. It was like for Christmas, my son got me a factory set of Topps. Some Lou Whitakers. So at least in this box, there's a lot of names that we recognize. Sometimes I get boxes that are just really duds. Jack Morse. I'll put him up there. Tug McGraw. Bruce Sutter. Hall of Famer. Harvey Kuhn. I think he might be in the Hall of Fame too. I'm not sure. JT Snow. Nope, I gotta check that one, see if I got that one in the set. Ruben Sierra, 87 opening day set, I guess they would call that. JT Snow, giving Reggie a workout. Actually, Reggie's stretching the hell out of JT Snow's lower back. And Travis Fryman. And with the completion of this stack, we'd be halfway done with the box, guys. Thanks for hanging out all this time. Murphy as a Colorado Rocky. Oh, gonna check and see if I got that one. Whitaker's. Hold on. So Murphy goes in the fan favorite pile because a lot of people liked him. And he was a good ball player. Solid, consistent ball player. One of those guys that people think maybe has an outside shot at the Hall of Fame. How about a 74 tops, Larry Boa? Yep, 1974 tops, Larry Boa. Corners are pretty nice on that, but put there with the older cards.
Can you bring my dishes down later?
Later. Some Dave Hollins. Chan-Ho Parks. Steve Garvey. Oh, he called him safe. Umpire saying safe, and Steve's like, no, I got the ball. It's right here. Look. That looks like Bill North. Hard to see on your end, but I think that might be Bill North of the Oakland Athletics. Chan-Ho Park classic minor league card. Park. Garvey TTMs too, guys. Action Pack Garvey. This is actually a Pacific product. There you go. 84 Garveys and Greg Lazinski's. There's Warren Spahn. We had one of these other ones of Hank Aaron. Here's one of Warren Spahn. Kiram Garcia's. Who's the guy here? Nobody. Here's Tim Raines, 87 Donruss. And Ishmael Valdez gold signature. That's actually a gold signature. They had the silver signatures and the gold signatures. Here's an 84 Donruss. That's another very hard set to find and put together, and probably very expensive to buy if you were to buy it. Tim Raines, Kiram Garcia, David Yoakum. Sorry, David, never heard of you. Ishmael Valdez, Trey Beeman, Bobby Bonillas, Cias. All right. Bobby Bowes. There's the parallel to that card. Bobby Bow. Lots of Bobby Bows. All right, let's see. We just did, yes. Sandy Alomar Jr.'s. Glendon Roush. The original Pudge. There's Roberto Alomar with Sandy. That's like Pedro Martinez and Ramon Martinez. The height difference. How about a Gary Carter? Hall of Famer. Gus Bell. First of 3 generation of Bells, right? There's Gus, there's Buddy, and David Bell. Just like the Boones, there was Ray Boone, Bob Boone, and then you had Brett and Aaron Boone. This is a Topps Finest Tijuana Walker. What year is this? 2019? 2013. So 2014, I guess. Danny Tartable. Here's a little tidbit of information for you. I don't know if anyone's actually any Danny Tartable fans out there, but David Cohn's first strikeout was Danny Tartable. First career strikeout. Danny Tartable. Another piece of useless information. But just figured I'd throw it out there. Kevin McReynolds. Daryl Kyle, rest in peace. And that goes with the miscellaneous cards. There's a Phil Rizzuto, Hall of Famer. I'm sure Ferrillo and all those guys are too. Sparky Lyle from 1980. 78 Sparky. Here's a 74 Sparky. Yep, got a crease on the bottom here a little bit. 73 Sparky. Very nice. And then we go to 84. Carlton Fisk. Some older cards from the 70s in here. Pudge Fisk. We've got Strawman. Here's a guy. This guy's guaranteed, unless he's dead, you will get a very nice return from Bobby Shantz, guys. TTM, Bobby Shantz. The guy, stands out his mailbox waiting to get mail. He's 90 years old now. He's the oldest living MVP. How about some Goose Gossage from 81? 81 Goose. Very nice. Hall of Famer. Here's a Goose Gossage from 74. I think 73 was his rookie year card. There's 74. It's off center, but still, it's a Goose. Another Stan Musial. Speaking about Stan Musial, that's our third card from this manufacturer. And it's Stan the Man. Carlos Baerga had a pretty solid career as a defensive player anyway. And we are over halfway done. Who is this? Kevin Brown gold card. Topps gold. Kevin Brown. Kevin Brown off cut though. You have to cut on that. Well, you can't see it there, but it's cut miserably bad. Tartable, Kemnetti. Raleigh Fingers. And the Goose. Whitey Herzog is a Hall of Fame manager. All those great years with the Cardinals. And I believe he coached in Kansas City for a while. I could be wrong on that one, but definitely Cardinals. That one's all out of focus. How about Mr. Handlebar Mustache himself, Raleigh Fingers? Famous for is, where are they at? You guys know him and love him. He is, oh, if I can get him out here, hang with me. He is Mr. Yak Pack himself. That's right. He is famous for this product here, boys. He personally put his whole card collection in there for us to overpay and try to pull some cards. There's a nice 78 Raleigh Fingers for the Padres. 2 Hall of Famers, American League and National League. Very nice. Then we'll go into some Dennis Eckersley, apparently, which is fine with me. The Eck. Always got that pirate look on his face. Always throwing you the old one-eye wink. Like, I got my eye on you, boy. And I'm going to sneak this one right by you. He's even squinting there. He's going to like Squints from Sandlot, I guess. He even got the same picture. They're like, I'm going to show you this old squinty eye. It's like the same photo. They just used it on all these different cards. No, it's just the same face that he makes. We got a little stickage here. Yeah, a little bit of something going on down there on that card. Oh, look, his eyes are wide open there. That must be the one that Gibson hit off. I was like, what? What? No, you weren't supposed to hit that home run. He TTMs too, guys. There's 2 Hall of Famers there. Lee Smith and Eckersley. Nice Eck. Remember to check the backs of these guys. There's those Squints. And he's got that long flowing locks. Can you imagine him working in the front office like at Boston, I guess, because I think he works for the Red Sox. And having long hair like that, answering like when you go up to knock on his door and you're bringing him his paperwork or something like that for the day. Here you go, Mr. Eckersley. And he answers the door and you got all this hair flowing out. Like, yeah, okay, thanks. And he's got this squinty eye looking at you. Here's your reports there, Mr. Eckersley, on the upcoming game. Look, both eyes are open there. So you got a mullet there. Can't see the back of his head. He's squinting there. Hard to see, but he's even squinting there. Like, I'm watching you, mister. I got my one eye on you because I can't open the other one up all the way. And Lenny, I'm always in trouble with the law of Dykstra. But I guess it happens. Some people just can't avoid it. Trouble seems to find them. So we're not going to spend a whole lot of time on Mr. Dykstra. George Arias. There's a nice 84 Donruss. Larry Boa. Another very tough set to get, guys. Very tough. Yeah. True that. Hey there. Find anything good? Yeah. I mean, we found some 73s, 74s, 78s, cards. Some older ones. But nothing like that first box I just opened, and there were cards from the 50s sitting there. So let me give you guys moderators. Now, guys, I give you moderator. You can link your YouTube channels here freely. And feel free to anyone else that links their YouTube channel here to go sub them up. If you have someone that you want to, someone else's channel you want to try to promote on my channel here, that's fine. Throw their links down there so that they can maybe pick up some subs from over here. I don't mind. I want to help everyone try to grow their channel. There's a very nice standard and cut Larry Boa card from 73. 73 tops, Larry Boa. Again, I think I had this conversation before. Is a lot of times I get cards from like the area, which would be, there's our second 92 tops. That is not the gold winner. It's just a regular gold card, which is nice. A lot of Philadelphia Phillies, Mets, Yankees cards come on these collections because I'm located in the center of this tri-state area. And there's our first Sabo card of the night, even though it's not straight up Sabo. It's got Bobby Bow on it. It's more or less from the Bobby Bow side of the house. Ray Lankford's. There's a nice Fleer Bobby Bow from 86. Tony La Russa is a Hall of Fame manager. Walter Johnson, the big train. I'll have to check him because I am working on that set. Here's a 73 or 74 top all-time record holders. ERA for the season was Dutch Leonard, and career was Walter the Big Train Johnson. Now here's a gold parallel. We'll check that one out. There's the base cards. Tony La Russa. Tony La Russa is a Hall of Famer, so he will go in the Hall of Fame stack. Yeah, thanks, Alex. Yeah, don't forget to check out my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, guys. Follow the rules. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel, which most of you are. You wouldn't be here, I'm pretty sure of that. And just follow the rules, and you can get an entry into my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Obviously, one of the big ones is because this is a big box. It's you have to be living in the, or at least have a mailing address in the lower 48 continental United States. The last one I sent for my 750 subscriber winner was Mountain Gorilla, and he got Barry Larkin cards here. He lives in Arizona, and so it cost me like 30 some bucks to send that big box to him, and this is going to be like even bigger than the one I sent him, almost twice the size. Barry Larkins, more Barry Larkins. We have not, though, come across any Desert Shield cards in any of these boxes that I've bought. So Barry Larkin. That's a Barry Larkins for sure. And then we got some Johnny Damon action going on. He was a guy that everyone liked too. If you were Boston, you liked him. When he went to New York, you know, people liked him there. I don't think he spent much time in Kansas City, but there's a 73 Tony Oliva. Pretty nice card. Here's a, what's this, 85? 84. It says 83. 93, sorry. 93 Topps Gold John Kruk. Here's a Pee Wee Reese. That's our fourth card from that set. Never heard of Reggie Taylor. Tony Oliva himself right here, like an old timers game. John Kruk update, traded card, whatever set. Kruk did break in with the Padres, if you guys didn't know that. But he spent a lot of time in Philadelphia. And we've got a bunch of upper decks here. There's a Schmaltz, Bernie Williams, Andy Van Slyke, and we got a Chili Davis Gold Electric Diamond. I will be working on a set of those as well. See if I can put a set of those together. So if there's like parallel sets to these sets, that's gonna be something that I don't focus on, but something that I will be getting around to putting together. There's a Terry Pendleton Electric Diamond. Who's this? Tim Salmon from Sportflix. Pretty cool card. Here's the back of that one. UC3. Every 15.8 at bats, he had a home run. I think that was maybe for that year, not for a career. Hermanson. Here's a Hideo Nomo. Fielder. O'Neill, Langford, Jeffries. Back to Tim Salmon on the upper decks. Well, I guess we'll just put you up there. How about a Tony Phillips Electric Diamond? Wally Joyner Electric Diamond. David Wells Electric Diamond. Milt Thompson Electric Diamond. Here's a Harold Baines Hall of Famer Electric Diamond. He'll go up there. Jeremy Burnett's Electric Diamond. Tim Salmon gave a ball to my daughter once. Nice. That's cool. Jeremy Burnett's Electric Diamond. This year, the Stadium Club, they issued regional boxes like East, Central, West Coast type boxes. So mainly the inserts were distributed in those, those regions. So you had to buy certain boxes if you wanted to get. There's a Bo Jackson doing an interview after an Angels game. Like if you wanted the Michael Jordan card, you'd have to buy a central box because he played for the Chicago teams, Here's a Electric Diamond Jose Rijo. And a signed ball from Rex Hudler. Oh, that's cool. Ozzie Guillen Electric Diamond. All right, guys, that is 2 rows down out of the 3 rows out of this box. So we are cooking right along. We've got 1 row left. About 900 cards, 800, 900 cards. Here's some Flair from 94s. Cliff Floyd. There's a Joe Carter. You guys want to see the backs? The backs are pretty nice too. They got the foil stamping here. And the whole card's got a glossy type finish, which may or may not be nice because and then it makes it susceptible to scratching and all that good stuff. But these seem to be pretty good shape. There's the Bulldog himself, Earl Hershiser. Doc Gooden, Kevin Apier. How about some Gary Sheffield? This is a different year Flair. It's from 93. Rick Aguilera, Jim Abbott. There's a checklist with Barry Larkin on the front. Javi Lopez. Now we're switching gears to another year. These were the insert cards. Wave of the Future. This guy, Dave Staten, we got. Again, I lived in Las Vegas. He was in the Padres minor league system. The AAA team was there in town, and we would go to all the games. And Dave Staten, my kids were really little. Like they said, we were there that night. He hit this home run that was like out of a movie. He hit it so high, so far that it hit the scoreboard out in the left field, and like blew out some light bulbs in the scoreboard. And people were just going nuts. And after the game, we were hanging outside waiting, and he had a bat in his hands, and he autographed the bat for my kids, and I think he autographed some cards for me too. I think I have some of his cards autographed, but he never really amounted to anything. He was a big guy. He's like 6'5", some crazy number. This is not going to tell me here. Yeah, his 6'5" frame right there. 6'5" frame. So he's like Mark McGwire-esque tall, but not juiced like Mark. I mean, he was big without, juicing, but obviously didn't have the McGwire-esque career. And now he's a reclusive type guy I hear. Like to TTM him is very hard to do. He doesn't sign. It's rare that he signs. Matter of fact, his address changed a couple times during the years. He's moved just a couple miles away each time. Here's a wave of the future Bobby Munoz. Never really did anything. He played for the Yankees as well as the Phillies. Mike Greenwell, Jimmy Key, Ricky Gutierrez. How about El Presidente, Dennis Martinez? Hey, Tex, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Rex's daughter played in the same softball league as my daughter, so we saw him all the time. Well, that's cool. That's cool. It's always neat to have someone like that like kind of lives in your hometown, and you know, and they're kind of just a local celebrity type, which is cool. And then they're like down to earth people. They don't carry themselves uppity or anything like that, which is always good. Another El Presidente. There's Dave Stewart on the checklist. And looks like Javi Lopez on the back of this checklist. It's easier for me to see than you guys to see, that's for sure. Here is K. Carp, or R. Carp. Ryan Carp, Greensboro Hornets. Okay, well, your minor league cards, you're Fleer, so we'll put you there. You want to go there because... All right, Jose Lind, silver signature of Dwayne Singleton. The Troy Hawkins minor league card from Fleer. There's Greg Lazinski, the Bull and Baby Bull. What's this? Julio Tavares. Jesus. Okay. How about some Manny? One of the few Manny cards we found tonight. A Fred McGriff. These are really sharp looking cards. They're so clear. They're, just cool looking cards. The ones with them by the lockers. Tony Tarasco. Mike Greenwell. There's a Joe Carter. Who's this? Robin Jennings, Eric Owens, Ishmael Valdez, Big Ben McDonald. There's a Sean Green from it. It says Leaf Preferred, Dunros product. Justin Thompson. Then we got this one here. This is Jason Giambi. Rico Bronia, Charles Nagy. There's a Salmon, Tim Salmon. I don't know. I don't give what's with the front of these cards. Like can barely see the printing on there. Should have like a silver seal or something there. Edgar Martinez, Hall of Famer. Paul Shuey, Jason Schmidt, Rondell White, JT Snow. Robin Ventura, there's a nice Carter card with the close-up and then with him in the background. Could have been more in focus. The photo is kind of fuzzy. It's not crisp or sharp. Dante Bichette. There's a Carlos Delgado. Here's Hall of Famer Larry Walker. Delando DeShields Sr. His son plays now. Or has been playing, actually. And some Upper Deck, Cliff Floyd's. Sorry about any glare, guys. These are just shiny foil cards that are going to reflect the slightest bit of light. So there's a Juan Gonzalez. There's a John Allrood. The future is now. 25-year-old John Allrood. And Bernie Williams getting back into the bag, not being tagged out. Ryan Klesko. And that is that. All right, so we got these. These are Fleer product, right? I think they're Fleer. John Smoltz. Javi Lopez. Lee Smith, Hall of Famer. That's it for those guys. Those cards. Got 2 Hall of Famers out of that. And chugging right along. Wow, always liked him when he was a J. Can't understand why the Jays traded him. That would be Delgado. There's a nice Juan Gonzalez of Sport Flicks. It goes there. Ricky Botelico. There's a Mo Vaughn on Bat Patrol. Guess he was teaming up with Batman and Robin. Sterling Hitchcock. Oh, look at that. It's off center so bad. Topps gold card. Topps gold card. There's our second Sabo card of the night, guys. Only 2 Chris Sabo cards. That's an anomaly. Normally there's like 100 Sabo cards. Fred McGriff. Gold foil. We'll put it in there. Oh, look at this. Jay Payton, but it's a neat, different card. It's from Classic, but it's acetate. You can see right through. You can see my hand through there. That is cool. But it's an oddball card, so it goes in the oddball. How about a Paul O'Neill? Check him out, see if he's in my box yet. The Bulldog, 59 and counting. What's that? Consecutive scoreless innings, I believe it was. Yep, 59 scoreless innings. Paul O'Neill and Mike Lansing. You remember the select cards? Edgar Martinez. Remember to check the backs of these guys and make sure they're not the samples, pre-production samples. I have that little box on the back, and the something on the card is always a little bit different color. It'll catch your eye. You'll be like, wait, why does that look different? Again, we had this earlier. For those of you who got here late, you can see the difference between the Kenny Loftons. Zoomed in more, the actual production card. The pre-production sample was zoomed out, and they used a different border. Of course, the numbering was different on the back. 149 regular, and the sample card was 331. Here's a Sean Green rookie card, or prospects, I guess. Don't know if they really count them as rookie cards because it says prospects. Same with one that says future stars. These are just weird cards. Like, they deliberately try to throw you off with the angles, I guess, and you think your card's miscut. Dave Nielsen, Carlos Baerga. Here's Brett Boone, the Score Gold Rush parallel cards. So these are cards that came like inside the cans, right? I know John or Eric did a case of these cans on their channel. But they came in something like this. I don't think I have any unopened. I do have a couple. Oy, up here on the shelf. I think they're all opened up. Yeah. There's no way I wasn't going to open them up. Oy. But they even made them from football cards. Yeah. Gotta move some stuff around here, guys. Take a bit. All right. So they made those cards and then they popped them into cans like this. So these were the cans. I bought a couple. You see, there's no way I wasn't gonna open them up once I found them. Here's a Nomar, Ben Grieve, Big Mac. And these are all dusty. This was Pacific product. They put some stuff in the cans. Home Run Heroes, Pinnacle. There's a Frank Thomas, but again, I opened them all up. But I was at least, I think there might have been one I opened up the top on, and then I'm like, wait, what am I doing? If I open the top, if you were to go to stack them, they might not stack nicely. So I opened all the bottoms, and then if you want to stack them, you can stack them. Football, there was a Brett Favre, so I snatched it up. This cost $3 back in the day. Hard to see, but it's $3. And apparently they probably only had two, so I grabbed this Keyshawn Johnson. But before there was cards in a can, and after there was beer in a can, they made, and it's something you guys have probably never seen this before. And someone had opened these up prior to me getting them, which is fine. They had already opened them up and drained the contents out. It was a liquid content, but some Beatles. 12 fluid ounces, but I believe it was water. Oh no, it said premium beer. Never mind. It was beer. So someone, and then they pulled the top on it though. I don't know what the deal was. They should have left the top intact, but they didn't. Someone else did this before I got them. I picked these up, oh God, years ago at a flea market. I just thought they were neat, and I'm a Beatles nut, so just thought they were cool. Superstar Brewing Company, Liverpool, England, supposedly. Who knows? But it's old 3-piece cans, like now they're just 2-piece, one piece from the bottom, and then they form it up, and then they just seal the lids on. I know this because I used to work at a canning factory, and we used the two-piece cans all the time. Well, there you go. And now another first for the channel, right? Beatles beer cans. Think they'll make a comeback? I don't know. All right, let's finish up this box, shall we? So that's where these cards were, and they were in the cans. There's 3 or 5 of them in a little plastic wrapper, and just open them up. Looks like we are into some insets. There's Pat Mahomes' dad. So that's Pat Mahomes Sr., I guess. Father to Patrick Mahomes, the star football player. And we got some 89 upper decks here rolling at us. And some more inside the can cards. Getting down there. Getting down there. Inside the can, Charles Johnson. Gary Sheffield. They produced these for a couple different years, too. They didn't just do them for 1 year. It might have been like 2 years or 3 years they made. There's the Taddy Daddy card. And here's some select blue border cards. I can honestly tell you, don't remember where they came from. Bernard Gilkey. Pete Incaviglia. Here's gold. So we'll check that one out. There's a Schmaltz, not in pre-production. There's a Manny. Rookie prospect. You've got a big old banner in the background. Must be his big send-off going up to the bigs. Congratulations, Manny. You're on your way. Stay away from the roids. That's what they left off of that. There's Bobby Witt, Sr. Tim Salmon getting ready to hit a ball out to right field because he's way behind. Or he's checking his swing. He's checking up, maybe. There's a Sammy Sosa with a chipped corner or chipped border. Right there, it's got a little ding on it. How about a Nolan Ryan Coca-Cola can card? I got this actually in an uncut sheet too, I believe. But Hall of Famer Nolan Ryan's. Paul Molitor, insert card from Fleer. How about a Bernie Williams, Yankee? Torrey Hunter, David Cohn, Travis Fryman, Greg Jeffries, Chuck Knobloch, Andres Galarraga. There's a Carlos Delgado. Who's that? Mark Newfield. Okay. Rondell White, Manny Ramirez. 2 hands on the bat, Manny. 2 hands. He let his 1 hand slip off. But still, it's a nice Manny card. Ray Lankford, Reggie Sanders, and a Tino Martinez. Yeah, good night, Brent. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you all for stopping by. All right, these cards are notorious for sticking together, so don't be surprised if we find a brick in here. Hey, there's Dion. Look at Dion in his pretty Cincinnati Reds uniform. Dig those specs there, Jose. Charlie Huff still going at it. Going strong, Charlie. Oh my God, look at this. The weight of this card from all the ink from the years printed is ridiculous. 1970 to 94. And he probably played past 94. There's a silver signature from Perez. Ben Grieve never did anything great, I guess. There's a Alex Gonzalez, got taken out by Lloyd McClendon, I think. I could be wrong on that, but it looks like McClendon. There's a Sandberg getting ready to, he's got someone in a pickle. That's a rundown. That's what that is. Got him in a rundown. There's a Carter Silver signature, cradling his bat. Probably the one he hit that home run off of Mitch Williams there. That's a prize bat, I'm sure. Will the Thrill Clark. Jason Beret. Felder. Sid Fernandez. Hinkie. Sid Bream, safe at the plate. Maybe he's out. I don't know. Charles Nagy, silver signature. Mark Whitten. Here's the parallel. Jimmy Key. Candiotti. That's Jordan. Lee Smith. It's like, petting the old stachio goatee down there, like, yeah. Will the Thrill Clark yelling at someone down here, like, come on, let's go, hit the ball. He's like, I don't know what's so hard about it. See the ball, hit the ball. And Jim Eisenreich, who suffers from Tourette syndrome. Maurice Vaughn, Jeffries, Bronya, Davis, Jordan, and Lansing. Kiram Garcia, Caminetti, Bronya, Bell, Snow, Palmer, Gooden, Joey Hamilton, Fielder, Freddie Anderson, Jim Edmonds, Carlos Delgado with the broken bat in his hand. Looks like a toothpick or a drumstick, maybe. Never seen a man up there with a drumstick in his hand. Eric Karros, Nagy, Buhner. Home base leader, Chuck Knobloch. Okay. How about can't reach first base leader, Chuck Knobloch? With throw, that is. John Smoltz. Billy Wagner. Might make the Hall of Fame one day. Who knows? Ken Griffey Jr., but it's a checklist, but still. It's a junior card. Garrett Anderson, Ruben Rivera, Hal Morris, Chan-Ho Park. Tony Clark, Bernard Gilkey on the Mets. Kanish, Mike Grace, Tim Salmon, lining one up, getting ready to rip it. Chan-Ho Park again. Clark, Hawkins, Coppinger. There's another Salmon, our second Salmon. Sanders again. David West, Paul Wagner. Todd Stottlemyre, son of the late Mel. There's Bernie Williams, Yankee great and former captain. I think he was the last captain before Jeter was named captain, was Bernie. That's me. Move this over here. There we go. All right. We are less than halfway done with that last row of cards. And Phil Niven. So I don't expect to see a lot of big names on these cards because these are like minor leaguers. Nope, not yet. Ray McDavid. He's had other cards, I guess upper deck cards and stuff. These are Fleer, so we'll put them there. Langford, Frank Thomas checklist. Bagwell checklist. Piazza checklist. Johnny Damon. Big Ben. Bobby Witt again. His son's a second baseman, right? He's an infielder, I believe. Not a pitcher, not following in Dad's footsteps. All the way, anyway. On base leaders, Tim Salmon. 8 out of 10. Rising star Ryan Klesko. Yeah, I mean he had a long career, I guess, but never lived up to expectations. I don't think Klesko. Same with this Kishnik guy. I don't think he ever did anything, and definitely didn't last as long as Klesko did in the league. Says 70 to 94 on his. All right, Alex. Thanks. Yep. Have a good one, guys. Mike Kelly, insert card for Fleer Ultra. Joe Girardi, now the manager of the Phillies. Rising star. There's Manny. Rising star, Manny, 9 of 10. Very nice. Carlos Delgado, he's got a weighted ball that he's throwing, or at least lifting, probably doing behind the head lifts, building up his triceps. Right, a Tom Flash Gordon. Insert card. Gary Sheffield popping one up. That's going straight up to the infield. There's a Travis Fireman Electric Diamond. Graham Lloyd. Every time I see this, I think it's Alex Rodriguez, but it's not. It says Matt Brunson. There's a nice Paul O'Neill card from Bowman. We're at 829 on the bus. Good. Yes. I actually lost a couple. So I picked up a couple tonight, but the last couple of days I lost a couple, but that's the way it goes, I guess. Here's a wrinkled up 80 Dale Murphy. How about a 79 Dwight Evans, 79 tops. Chuck Carr, Juan Guzman, JT Snow, Hal Morris, Carl Everett rookie, sensations. Okay. Zane Smith. There's a first Dave Justice card, I think, of the night right there. Sheffield. Electric Diamond, Mark McLemore. Bob Hamlin. I believe he was Rookie of the Year. And then did nothing after that. Getting there, guys. We got like 100 cards left. Because some of these are thick. Looks like Flair in here. Ramon Martinez, Electric Diamond. Kevin Brown, Texas Rangers. Phil Gullickson, Electric Diamond. Tim Salmon, Home Field Advantage. CJ Nitkowski, Hal Morris, Darryl Kyle, Eric Karros, I believe that's Bobby Witt, right? Yeah, Bobby Witt. John Allrood. And we got a silver signature, Jimmy Key, Pip Roberts. There's Larry Walker, Hall of Famer. Alex Gonzalez. Omar Vizquel. That's our first Alvaro Espinoza card of the night. Reindeer Studios is a big fan, a huge fan of Alvaro Espinoza. There's a Donnie Baseball checklist. It's a Major League career highlights card, I guess. 4/7/94, Major League 1,000 career RBIs. 1,000 runs batted in. That is Craig Biggio, Hall of Famer. Andre the Hawk Dawson, Hall of Famer. Here's some insert cards. Bob Hamlin and Walt Weiss. Mark Whitten, Stadium Club. Here's a Joe Carter, like gold version, I guess. Hey, speaking about Dave Justice, there it is, our second Justice card. Omar Vizquel. And there's the repeat of the Justice. Jim Edmonds, Eric Karros, silver. Here's another gold, Jeff Conine, Drebeck, Ozgin, Saberhagen, Mitch Williams, the Wild Thing, Andres Galarraga, Kenny Lofton, and that's it, guys. So that's how we ended off with a Alex Fernandez. But woo! Dude, we got a lot of Hall of Famers tonight. 2 stacks of Hall of Fame players. 2 stacks of Hall of Fame cards. Redonkulous. Got some cards from the 70s in here. Nice, right? And we've got almost as much of, say, fan favorites. We got more Hall of Famers than fan favorites. I mean, there are other guys that I have not included in fan favorites, which could be included, like all the Lou Whitakers and stuff like that. But I've already started kind of boxing these up, and so I'm kind of stuck with what I started out with. So I can't. I want to keep adding player names to it because then I have to go back through everything else and then re-pull all those cards. I'm sticking with what I've got that I'm pulling, and we'll go from there. I will be going back through all these cards again because, number one, I didn't separate them. It would have just taken forever to separate them by manufacturer. So I will just mark this box as sorted, like for Hall of Famers and fan favorites. And the Hall of Famers go in Hall of Famer boxes, fan favorites go in fan favorite boxes. But literally, we probably pulled out one whole sleeve of cards here, just of fan favorites and Hall of Famers. Helton or Hamilton, let me know. There was no Helton cards. Now, what Hamilton are you talking about? Like we Billy Hamilton or Josh Hamilton? We did come across a lot of Josh Hamiltons. I don't know if we came across any Billy's, one or two maybe Billy Hamiltons in this box. There were some newer cards. Heltons, we didn't find any Heltons tonight. I do have Heltons that I put off to the side because I have had other people ask me about that. What you can do is shoot me an email. I'll put my email down here with kind of like what you're talking about, and I guess because I guess what we're saying is your PCs, which is, to me, that's a relatively new term for me when you talk about PC, personal collections. I have not heard that before, getting into the YouTube community, because I just was like a set collector, and I still am, and that's what I do. I try to collect and put sets together, and then I'll seal that set up and just kind of let it sit, because that's kind of the goal. My goal is to complete sets, and I enjoy it. It takes a while, and that's good, because when all the sorting is done, which all the sorting is done now. So here's some of the older cards we got tonight. From the 70s, there was 180 in there, and of course these are not from there, but we talked about Bobby Chance being a good TTMer. If you guys do TTMs, Bobby Chance is a guarantee, and he is the oldest living MVP. So that's something to, feather in his cap. He's won, I want to say, I think he was an All-Star 1 or 2 times. He puts all that on your cards. If you send him an index card, he'll list all his, his achievements on an index card for you. That's a lot of TTMers do that. They'll send their cards, and they'll send along an index card in case the person wanted to personalize an index card, and I know for a fact Bobby Chance does that. So I'm just cleaning up this mess, and right now, guys, I have to do a quick bio. I'll let you stare at it. You can't even stare at it because it's not leaning right. There you go. It's still got glare. There you go. I gotta take a bio break. I'll be right back. All right, guys. Sorry about that, but when nature calls, you gotta answer. Let's see. My water. I need a drink. Um, what set was notorious for errors here? Let's see. Josh Hamilton. Yeah, we had a slew of Josh Hamiltons in that stack. So let me put my email down there for you guys. And 74s were notorious for errors. I have to check that out. That's my email. Shoot me emails. Let me know like your YouTube name also. That way, um, I know who I'm kind of dealing with here. And yeah, I can see what what's going on as far as trades and stuff like that. But the 74 tops, really. That I know they had the Padres were listed as the Washington Nationals, I believe, or National League. Okay, so yeah, I'm on eBay now. I see like there's a Jesus Salud that has no position supposedly. A lot of people are just listing miscuts as errors though. The Washington National League error cards. Yep, I've got some of them. So I see I see one here that says 1974 Topps Baseball Pirates Doc Ellis, Dave Parker rookie super error on the back. So it's Doc Ellis on the front and Dave Parker back. Yeah, yeah. Somehow the sheet got a little discombobulated and miscut, but okay. I mean, it's a possibility, I guess. Okay, I never looked for this one here. 74 rookie pitchers has Dave Frizzleben. He's listed for Washington instead of San Diego, but he's in a Padres uniform. I've never seen that card before, but I've never really checked. I have it, I just never checked it. Like I said, I have a lot of the Washington ones. Um, so what's this Pat Kelly for the Chicago White Sox error? So yeah, you're appears you're right. Oh, it's just a blank back. Okay, blank backs. Those are cool cards. Blank backs are always neat when you come across them. Jim Barr with a Reggie Jackson. No, it doesn't say Jackson. It says William Davis on the back. Jim Barr, William Davis. They said Reggie Jackson. It's not right. Oh, and part of Reggie Jackson card on the back. Gotcha. I guess the most interesting
error card would be the Matty Alou or Jesus Alou error card. Just doesn't have his position. That's like a true error card. And there's the Washington National League ones too. A lot of them are just miscut red ink streaks. I don't count them as errors. Ink fingerprint, no, I don't really count that. Miscuts, no, they're not errors. Miscuts get thrown away in this house. Blank backs. Yeah. So it looks like a lot of them are just listing them as miscut cards as the errors on eBay, but there are some true errors on there, sure. That Jesus Alou would be interesting to come across that one. For sure. All right. Let me see. Yes, he's in Washington. It says there were several actual errors aside from the Washington, though. Yes. I just actually went over a couple. Um, I have these cards, but I never really looked at them like that. Yeah, I was buying these cards and never really, and they've been kind of put away and have not looked at them in decades. They're in boxes somewhere in this mess of boxes. So anyway, guys, we are sitting at 2.5 hours. So it's, I mean, as much as I like going through these boxes, and I can do another one tomorrow. I don't have a problem with it. I do have several downstairs yet. This is like only the second box I've gone through. So yeah, we'll do more tomorrow. We'll pick it up again tomorrow, and I'll have some fun with it again. There's my email again. If anyone wants to email me with any kind of questions or anything like that, like any special card you may be looking for, whatever. $66. Yeah, I mean, I have them too, but again, my cards they're kind of stacked away. They're not clearly marked, like half of them are, but they're only listed by manufacturer. I haven't gotten down to even breaking them up by year, and now I maybe just be breaking them down by, like, I don't know, like players. Like, yeah, no, thanks for stopping by, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the thumbs up, all the likes. Thanks for the subscriptions, all that good stuff. I see some people are still joining in on the stream. We're gonna do that. We'll do this again tomorrow. Maybe not as late. I don't know. I mean, oops, that's me shaking the camera, guys, because I'm playing with the extension cord to the camera. Oops. I'm like, why is my camera shaking? It's because I'm pulling on the wire. Yeah, I mean, I don't have work again tomorrow because I'm spending the day with kind of taking care of my wife. She had her surgery today, her cataract surgery. She's doing fine, but just gotta kind of keep an eye on her, make sure everything's going fine, and yeah. And I'll be going through stuff tomorrow. I'll probably do. I mean, I don't know if I'll do a gaming video like I did today, but I'm gonna be doing something. I'm enjoying my time off here for a little bit before I gotta go back to work again. Sorry, guys, I'm thirsty. I talked for like 2.5 hours without wetting my whistle. All right, guys. Thanks again. And yeah, I'll have more error cards for you guys tomorrow. I did find some tonight when I was going through the boxes that someone had already gone through and taken out. All the ones that, like,
they opened up all the packs and then they just dropped the cards, loose cards back in the boxes that they came out of. So I'll put these back. If I can get them, there we go. All right, get these back up here. Hopefully I won't fall and break my neck. Okay, get them all back. That'll be another thing. One more. And there we go. Whew. All right. Got them back. Oy. Ouch. Alrighty. Ready. Oh, you know what? Dang it. I don't know who else is still here. I'm trying to figure out. Still trying to figure out who sent me this. I forgot to ask again. Someone sent me this. And this is just a thick top loader with a bunch of Chan-Ho Park cards in. And these, I really want to get this sent over to Lee in South Korea. He collects South Korean major leaguers, and this is an electric diamond version of that one. And so, excuse me, the top penny sleeve stayed in here. I just want to know who sent me this to send to him. This was sent to me by a viewer, a follower, a channel member, whatever you want to call it. And so I can give you credit, because Lee's good at repaying people with some good stuff. Lee, I sent him same thing I'm going to send him now along with this. I had some Chan-Ho Park set aside, but since someone sent me this to send to him, I'm just going to send him this, because it's hard for him to get like older packs of cards over there. I mean, let's face it, a lot of people don't ship overseas because of the fact that they get ripped off or whatever. People don't pay for their things, or whatever happens, they claim damage, whatever, it never gets there. So just a bunch of older packs of cards that I'm sending him, some rack packs, and along with that, in this bulk mailer right here, it's like 20 some bucks to send this. It's ridiculously expensive to send stuff overseas. But in return, I mean, Lee sent me some really cool cards, totally unexpected, and I'll share them with whoever's here still, because I think it's cool. So, like, I sent him like a bunch of stuff like that, and some Chan-Ho Park cards and stuff like that, and he sent me these two Project 2020 Derek Jeter cards. I mean, I guess he watches the channel enough that he knows that I'm a Yankees fan, and he ordered these, and I think they're just awesome. I was going to try to get them, but I got into the Project 2020 too late, and these were already out of production. So I'm like, if anything, I want this one here, and it was going for hundreds of dollars, $300, $400 at the time. I think the prices have come down now, but I'm like, dang, I'm not going to spend that kind of money for it. And then literally within 24 hours, this showed up at my house. I'm like, holy cow. And then this one was with it, and I'm like, that is awesome. So, and he sent me some 2019 Home Run Derby cards, like the people that were in the Home Run Derby, the Alonsos, the Guerreros, all those guys, and the 2019 All-Star Team cards, American League and National League player cards, complete sets of those. So it's pretty cool, pretty awesome of them. And like I told him, dude, I just send you kind of like these junk wax packs. That's really, I mean, yeah, the shipping's the expensive part. And at the time, these things were cheap. These boxes of these cards. Now, obviously, they're not. They're a little more expensive. But what he sent me just paled in comparison. So I want to get him another package, send it out. But I really wanted to find out who sent me these Chan-Ho parts, because I want to make sure you get credit for it. I'm not going to take credit for someone else sending him a package. I'm just going to add it to mine, since I'm going to mail it, and just kind of combine the shipping, I guess. So if you are that person, make sure you send me an email so I can give you credit for, sending it. All right, we're at 43. In 2 minutes, I'm going to shut it down, guys. And as usual, I will list, the top number of viewers, the thumbs up, the likes, how much view time credit I got, because it all based off of the number of viewers, how long. It gives me the average view time, the average length that people have stayed and watched the whole stream, all that good stuff. And that just helps people figure out, when you do your channel, maybe you're already at that 1,000 subscriber point, but you don't have the 4,000 hours of view time to figure out, roughly how it works. So, like the jumping in and out of the streams with a short amount of time just doesn't really help that person. It gets them one person, but it actually knocks down the average view times and all that good stuff. So, but anyway, I appreciate everyone for stopping by and hanging out. We are going to do this again tomorrow evening, a lot sooner than what this was. I got started late because John over the Past of the Live was going live, and I wanted to see his and all that good stuff. And you don't want to trample on someone else's stream like that, because he's a lot bigger audience, and he'll just draw away from anyone that may have wanted to come in and watch my stream. And he had some nice product he wanted to do. So anyway, guys, that's it. We got 15 seconds, and I will be shutting her down. I appreciate it again, everyone. Let's do the old patented Boomslang sign off. Thanks, guys, for stopping by. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking, hitting that thumbs up. Don't forget to click on that notification bell if you enjoyed it. You want to see more content, comment what you'd like to see also on this channel. And with all that being said and done, we'll see you in the next one. Oh, peace. And we'll see you in the next one there, Walter, the big train at Johnson. All right. Good night, everyone. I'm not going to bed. I'm going to do something else. I'm going to do some gaming or something like that. I don't know if I'll live stream my gaming or not, but I'm going to do something. I'm going to try to pull an all-nighter. All right. Good night, everyone.